All right, welcome everyone to another Power Players Xanthemus team call. And tonight we're really excited. We have the president of CTFO, Mr. Kevin Fournier, which he's going to talk to us about how to win a cruise tonight. But before we do that, I just want to share my screen real quick and go through some share here. Lifeasitcouldbe.com is our support site, and you will see new or news on the menu. Click here and you're going to be able to access everything that we're talking about here and everything that was talked about on last night's very special live webinar. We are not going to recap the whole webinar because everything you want to know is here. Here's the Sunday night call. You can watch the entire thing, and Kevin does a masterful job of explaining exactly all the new enhancements with our compensation plan and how they compare to what we had, what we have now. And it's so exciting and so very detailed. And hey, if that's not enough, here's the slides. And you can just go through them and you can see everything and really learn because it's so exciting. And also about our 20% off Xanthemus 2-packs, 4-packs, and 7-packs. This is taking place from now until midnight Pacific time on November the 8th. So what an incredible opportunity for existing members to save, and for new members, all those people that you've been talking to. This is your reason for them to get in now, because I don't know if we're ever going to see the 20% off again. We had it a few weeks ago and business boomed. I think a lot of people doubled, tripled their volume during that time period. We have the opportunity to do the same thing. Remember, 60-day money back guarantee, 20% off the already deeply discounted 7-pack. Oh, baby, it's go time. So let's do that. But what I wanted to do is, look at this. I wanted to talk about this cruise. This is a picture of me in 1997. And if you can read that t-shirt, it says Free Life, Cruise to Success. And we have the opportunity to do this again, to go together. My very first cruise, my very first trip outside of the United States was on this amazing cruise that I took with Kevin Fournier, with Michael Swilling, with many of the people that we're currently involved with again. So I'm really excited about that. All the details are here on the site again. And Kevin, if there's any slide you want me to leave up while you talk for a minute, I'd be happy to, or just maybe that section. I don't know, but and then let me just finish the comp plan. Okay, the whole brochure is here. You can go through the entire thing. You can download it too. And here's our comp plan at a glance, all updated for you so you can see all these new amazing ranks, which is incredible. So there's page 1, which is going to take you all the way to 25K. How do you get to 25K? You focus on strive for 5 and then 5K and duplicate 5Ks, build 5Ks, you'll get to 25K and beyond. And when you get to that second page of this, that's where there's some serious money and lifestyle changes going to happen. So everything is here for you. Hold the date, Las Vegas, January 19th through 21st. I want Kevin to talk about that as well as the cruise. And then everyone's asking for the PowerPoint presentation that Stu does. This is his presentation updated with some additional mangosteen slides, some of your upline leader slides that you can add to yours, take out some, whatever, add your own, and a slide to customize your own. So everything is there on new. Make sure that you are sharing this page with everyone on your team. Have them watch that call. And then I'll add this call to that as well, so that we also on this same page have the details on how to win a cruise. So Kevin, I am happy to put something up, or I'm sure you could share your screen at this point, but I'm excited about the cruise because, I've been in network marketing since 1989, and I made some money. I made 5 figures in a month. It took me, 3 to 5 years to figure it out. It was harder back then. There was no webinars. You had to drive in a car to Las Vegas or some other place, where somebody who'd made some money before was actually able to teach you in person how to do this business. And eventually, by going to events, and by the way, I have to just say real quick, I used to be broke as a joke, right? And there's some people on this call, 2 people I see that have earned multiple millions of dollars in network marketing, that the 4 of us drove in a car to an event in Las Vegas from Phoenix, Arizona. 4 women sleeping in 1 hotel room, 2 double beds bunked up with granola bars and apple slices or string cheese or whatever it was, because we were all broke. But we didn't want to stay that way. And we were told events are not negotiable. Leaders are born at events. We went all in. We went, and we're still hanging out today. And we've been on some of the most amazing beaches all over the world together. So definitely want you to talk about Vegas. But it was the cruise that changed my life. I came from lower middle class America. When we did a family vacation, it was pile in the car and drive, mattress in the back. We didn't stay at hotel rooms. Everybody switched around and slept and whatever. And we went and stayed with family and slept on their couches and floors. And I remember one year, though, we went to Disneyland. It was the greatest vacation of my entire childhood. And that was as high as my dream was before network marketing and boy, free life, when you put on that cruise, I worked for that cruise. I got my spot on that cruise. And since then, I've been on cruise after cruise after cruise. Eventually, you had an amazing trip to Italy, my first passport stamp. And then I've been to countries all over the world and with my kids and family, and my life has never been the same. But it all started back then with that very first cruise. So I would love for you to just share with everybody how they could get a spot on CTFO's very first cruise and begin that journey for themselves.
Well, Kali, it's interesting when I hear you talk about, just real quickly, your vacations when you were younger. Do you know I didn't get on a plane in my life until I was in my 20s? Think about that. My 20s. Our vacations were down at my grandparents' cottage in Westbrook, Connecticut, every year, the same vacation, and it was amazing. So I love hearing that. And yes, I remember that trip to Italy, like literally it was yesterday. So incredible. So, let's talk about the power of events, and let's talk about the power of trips. Before I do that, though, I want to thank you for the absolutely incredible job that you did last night on our webinar. Oh my gosh, talk about just taking everything and wrapping it up and just sharing what you loved about it, and then giving an action plan that just completely blew me away. It was just an absolute honor to have you on. So again, thank you. Thank you for sharing your leadership with everybody. It was incredible. All right, so who wants to go on a cruise, right? That's the big question. Me too, right? I'm with you. I think, when I look back over the past 30 years of my, let's call it direct selling career, the highlights are always two things. Number one, trips, and number two, events, both of which we're going to talk briefly about here tonight. Trips are something that just what I call are emotional anchors into your business. They're moments that literally you just won't forget. And it's not just the location itself, right? It's being able to spend time with incredible leaders. It's being able to spend time having fun with people who are positive, who are motivated, who are of like values. And there's nothing like them ever. And I remember that first trip that I went on, as Kali alluded to, and it was remarkable going to Italy and Venice and Florence and all those things. And it was great. But again, what I remember most were the people. And that's what this is all about. When you bring it all down, we're a business of relationships, and there is no better way to build relationships. There is no better way also, I believe, to share with your team how excited and committed you are to your business than to qualify and be part of these trips. So as part of this compensation plan enhancement announcement that we've been focused on, we wanted to also just come out and do something really special. So we announced our trip. We call it our Cruise Your Way to Success. I'm going to share my screen here if I can, because I want to just share with you a little bit about why I think this is such a great incentive at this moment, right? We just launched these new enhancements. And what we're going to talk about tonight is how those new enhancements and the trip qualifications actually work beautifully together, so synergistically together. So this is going to be just, again, a fantastic cruise. It's on Celebrity Reflection. It's actually their newest ship. Go check it out online. It's absolutely beautiful. We've got a great itinerary here, a 4-night cruise. We're going to start off in Fort Lauderdale. We're going to have a sea day on the 28th. Then we're going to go to Key West. Love Key West. Actually went on another incentive trip in Key West and just absolutely fell in love with it. Great spot. Coco Cay, Bahamas, if you haven't been there, again, just a beautiful, beautiful island. It's everything that when you envision sort of those sort of just beautiful island moments, that's what Coco Cay is all about. I mean, it's literally that idyllic island moment that you'll be part of. And we're going to be able to spend a day there. And then on the 31st of May, we're going to return back to Fort Lauderdale. Again, just lots of fun stuff that we're going to be doing. We're planning stuff. We're going to have a meeting one of the mornings together as the CTFO family with all of the winners. And there's just so many great things that we're all going to be able to partake in as, again, this great unified group called the CTFO family. So very excited about this. Mark it in your calendar. In fact, the first thing that I would do is if you want to get on this, I would put it in your calendar. Put it in your calendar right now. If you've got a phone, put it in. May 27th through May 31st. Let's start with the end in mind. Let's begin with the end in mind, and that is let's get on this cruise. So let's put it in there as if it has already been qualified for. Number one. Second thing, your cruise contest is going to begin October 10th. Now, why are we beginning on October 10th instead of October 30th? Because I know many of you did a lot of enrolling that week when we had that Xantho Miss Sale. We wanted to make sure that we gave you credit for that. So for those of you who really grabbed that moment when we had that 20% off sale, which we have again now, by the way, a little hint on what I would recommend you do. For those who grabbed that moment back then, we're going to give you credit for that and enable you to count all of those enrollments, because those new enrollments are going to be part of the way that you get on this cruise. So again, it's going to be October 10th through the end. It's going to end on April 9th, 2024. So we're talking about, roughly about a 6 to 7 month qualification here, right? So it's a significant period of time. And what I will say is this: you want to keep this in front of your organization. Keep this in front of your organization, because what you're going to see is the qualifications are about the fundamentals of what you're going to want to do anyway to take advantage of this incredible moment. I mean, if we didn't have a cruise, I'm going to tell you every reason in the world why now is your moment to go out there and really take CTFO and just have an incredible end of year into 2024. We're at that special place. But now when you add this onto it, we now are putting literally fuel on those flames. So there are 25 spots available for this Cruise Your Way to Success promotion. The first 4 associates who qualify as 100K Executive Vice President, they're going to get their invite right there. So they're automatically going to qualify. So then we're going to have 21 additional spots. Now, a couple quick things. Number one, you want to be at least a high rank of 15K executive manager, at least a high rank of 15K executive manager. That's what you need to basically become eligible, right? Become eligible to get on the cruise. And then what we do is once you're at 15K, we're then going to count the points that you have as part of the trip contest. So let's just take a look at it. And this is really just, it's simple stuff. Don't let the points kind of make it feel confusing to you. It's not confusing at all. It's actually really simple. And if you just focus on these key parts right here, all of the parts that are capitalized, that really just tells you exactly what you want to focus on. So first thing, if we go up here, you want to achieve that high rank of 15K executive manager or above. Okay, that's the minimum rank. Again, you want to earn a minimum of 35 points and place in the top 21 in total points earned. Okay, so there's 21 because you're going to have 4 100Ks and above that will be going. The first 4, right? There'll be others, but it's going to be the first 4 for you to get that automatic qualification. So how do you earn points towards your trip? First way is by enrolling new associates and customers, right? That's pretty simple. Again, the fundamentals of what you want to do anyway at this special moment in CTFO's history. So you're going to earn 1 point for every $100 in sales volume generated from new personally enrolled associates or customers. That's what we're talking about, new. So new is defined as anybody that you enrolled personally from October 10th. So we're going back now, right? Nearly 3 weeks through April 9th. We're going to take all of those people that you enrolled and you're going to be able to basically get 1 point for every $100 in sales volume that each of them generated during that period of time. Okay, that each one of your associates and customers that are new, the volume that they generated during that time, you're going to now be able to earn 1 point for every $100, up to a total of 600 in personal sales volume. So give you an example. So for instance, let's say you enrolled 10 new associates and customers, and they all did 600 on throughout that period of time. Actually, maybe some did more, but that's all you can count is 600. You'd be getting 6 points per new associate or customer there times 10, because I said you had 10 of them. That would be 60 points. Okay, so that's how that works. Real simple. Focus on enrolling new associates and customers with product orders. Again, gosh, we got so many great products to choose from. Second way you earn points is by personally achieving the rapid rank bonuses. Okay, so what are those rapid rank bonuses? They're the bonuses at 2K now, where you make $200 when you get there in your first 30 days as a new associate, or at 5K. This is brand new. At 5K, we now have a $500 rapid rank bonus if you get there in 60 days. So if you look at this, there's 2 parts to it. Number one, either you personally achieve it, that's for new people, or you help one of your new personally enrolled associates achieve it. That's for existing people that no longer have the opportunity to get their rapid rank bonus. Either way, though, you're going to now be able to earn points for either going rapid rank or helping your personally enrolled hit one of the rapid rank bonuses. 10 points if they hit 2K with the $200 bonus, 20 points if they hit 5K rapid rank bonus. Again, that's either a new person hitting that or you helping one of your personally enrolled achieve that. Next way, you earn points by helping your personally enrolled advance in rank during the contest. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to take, again, your personally enrolled associates. In this case, they don't have to be new. Okay, they don't have to be new. But what you want to do is you want to help them get to a new high rank of 10K executive manager or above. Okay, you want to help them get to a new high rank of 10K executive manager or above. And then finally, you earn points by you personally advancing in rank during the contest period. Okay, so you're going to earn 15 points when you advance to a new high rank of 15K executive manager through 35K. You're going to earn 20 points when you advance to a new high rank of 50K. And you're going to earn 20 points when you advance to a new high rank of 50K, and 25 points when you advance to a new high rank of 75K. So it's, again, come back. What are we saying? Hey, you want to get on the cruise. First thing, make sure you're a 15K executive manager or above. Second thing, you're going to earn points, and you're going to be in, you want to get in the top 21 of the point achievers that are part of this cruise. You're going to earn points by personally enrolling new associates and customers. You're going to earn points by either becoming a rapid rank achiever or helping your personally enrolled do the same. You're going to earn points by helping your personally enrolled associates advance in rank during the contest period. And you're going to also earn points when you personally advance in rank. So, simple? Yes. Why is it simple? Again, I didn't say easy. Big difference. Simple because we're focusing you in on those best practices, those keys that we know if you just focus on these key things, wow, you're going to see some really great things over that upcoming 7-month period as you're building towards achieving the cruise. So I would definitely make this a big focus. I would be, again, giving people in my group a ring and saying, hey, who wants to go on the cruise? Let's talk about what you need to do to get there. At the very least, we got to make sure you get to 15K, and then we focus on those key fundamentals. I think this is going to be an absolutely amazing event. And again, I'm going to come back to when you've been in the industry for so long, right? 30 years, you meet so many people and you have so many moments. And what's interesting is when I meet a lot of people that maybe I knew 15, 20, 25 years ago, and I meet them again now because a lot of them are in CTFO, it's interesting that most of our memories were around trips. Most of the stories that we would connect with when I would see that person who I haven't seen for 15, 20 years were around those magical trips, because again, it's not just the destination, it's the people. It's the quality of the relationships. I mean, oftentimes relationships are built that could become lifetime relationships from these kinds of events. And then just to be able to rub shoulders with the kind of leaders that you know are going to be on there. Certainly I'll be on, Stu's going to be on, David, Evelyn, we're going to have, you know, just a lot of that corporate team there as well. So, boy, make this a big focus of yours. Next thing, we've got a Las Vegas event. We don't have the exact location yet. We're working on that. But what I'd like you to do, put January 19th through the 21st into your calendar. Again, write it in your calendar as we speak. You know, interestingly enough, Kali was telling her story about the power of events. I actually, I got involved in the industry at an event. The first event I ever attended was back in I think it was 1990 in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and it was at a Nu Skin convention. Because my wife and I, we were distributors of Nu Skin for several years. That's how I got introduced to the industry. And I remember going to that event, and that was the first event I had ever been to, like a direct selling event. And Nu Skin is a pretty big company even at that time. And I was just completely blown away. When I walked out of there, I'm like, oh my God, this is so much bigger than anything I ever expected. And more importantly, it really tuned me into the kind of people that were part of the company. And I just said, wow, I want to be part of this company and I want to be part of the industry. That event literally is what introduced me to, and more importantly, made me so passionate, the beginning stages of becoming so passionate about this industry. That's the power of events. I like to tell people, I have never met a leader who hasn't said an event is what made the difference for them, that took their seriousness about their business to a whole new level, and therefore their success to a whole new level. So I'd like you to put down, if you can, in your calendars, the 19th to the 21st, Las Vegas, Nevada. We are going to have more details on that coming out soon. We're calling it our Leadership Summit 2024. It's going to be a great opportunity for everyone to just get the new year started off right. Guarantee you we're going to have some fun announcements for sure. Lots of great training, lots of great moments, lots of fun. So you've got two great things here. I like to call them three. You got number one, the compensation plan enhancements that we talked about last night. Number two, we got the cruise, all of which you use to build towards that January 19th through 21st event in Las Vegas, Nevada. So, Kali, lots of great things happening. I think that these two events, one being a trip, one being an actual leadership summit event, just come perfectly to just get everybody, focused on taking this magical moment that we're in right now with Xanthomist, incredible product that we're seeing such amazing results with, taking this product, adding to it the compensation plan that we just discussed last night, and now taking all of that, wrapping it around a trip and an event coming up in January. I think you've got an amazing next 3 months to look forward to, at the very least, Kyle.
Kevin, absolutely. Leave that slide up for just a moment.
Oh.
I just want to say, I want people to, everyone, what do I got to do? All right. Enroll a new person. You get a point for every $100 they spend, up to 600. So up to 6 points. Xanthomist 7-pack, $430, 20% off right now. 4 points. Now I'm going to help them rapid rank advance. I'm going to help them get to 2K. I'm going to get 10 points, help them get to 5K, because 5K is where the money is at and the magic happens. 20 points. Now, depending on my rank, if I do that 2 or 3 times, I'm going to rank advance myself. I counted over 100 points just from that, not counting my own personal rank advancements or getting my new member past 5K. I'm getting more points when they go to 10K and 15K. We have so much time. And right now, all I would be doing is focusing on, we've been talking to people, right? Why now? Because they can get 20% off, get a 7-pack, 20% off, and have 2 whole months to try the product. Maybe they get a couple 7-packs, because good, better, best, I believe the more people that you can have try this product in your first 30 days, and actually 60, because we got a 60-day money back guarantee, crazy. But the more people that you can personally share this product with, the more of them there's a percentage, right? Some people, I don't know if I feel anything or not. Other people, life's changed. Some people it takes days, some people it takes weeks, some people it takes months. But the more people that you can do, I always call it a test market approach. And as I'm doing this, every new person I enroll, I'm getting points for their order. Every new person I help and they share with other people. Why? Because I can help make $700 if I can help them share in their first 30 days with people they know. And if we do it all this week, massive action plan this week, we could have 5 or 10 new members this week who may get 3 to 5 new members before this promotion even ends. And some of you could be 5K by the end of the week, even if you're just starting today, because there's several people on the call that did 5K in their first. Well, there's a couple people on the call that have done 10K in their first 30 days. So this is something that happens when you share a life-changing product like Xanthomus. So many points. We'll do another training on another call where we can go through and I can just map out all kinds of examples. But what I'd like to do at this point in time, I'll have you stop sharing your screen for just a moment. I'm going to end this call. I'm going to put both of us up again, view gallery. Okay. I'm going to end this call, the recording part, so I can put this on that page so you can share a simple suite on how to win the cruise, going to Vegas. We've got the webinar from last night, the recording, the comp plan, all the documents are there. Share with everybody. If you haven't already done it tonight, tomorrow at the latest, you've got to get the information out to everyone on your team or everyone who didn't even join the team and say, look, what's going on? You want to win this cruise? I can guarantee you this, win it or not, you're going to win big in the business. So Kevin, I would like to have you give some final thoughts before I end this recording, and then invite people. If you've got questions, please put it in the ask a question box. Kevin's going to stick around to ask some questions, but I want to end the recording, but I want to end it with your marching orders, Kevin.
Golly, I just think when you look at everything at this moment, we now are into Xanthomus for nearly, I think, 10 months now. And it's remarkable to see what is happening to people's lives. So I think first and foremost, we've always got to come back to this, and we've got to come back to the uniqueness. No one else is doing what we are doing with this product. First and foremost, it all starts there. I think secondly, again, with the enhancements that we just announced, I love these global share bonus pools. Just the fact that now 5Ks can get into a global bonus pool, that's usually reserved for 100Ks and above in other companies. We're talking about people jumping into a global bonus pool, sharing in the success of the entire company at 5K, 10K, 15K, unheard of. So doing things that others aren't doing. And this is just the beginning. So I believe that there are these moments in our life, and I've seen this in my life, where it's that decision where you just say, that's it. I'm going, I'm doing it, I'm making it happen. I've had a few of those in my life. Whenever I've moved forward in a significant way and have just gone for it, it's always proved out to be the right thing. So I would just say, take this moment, whatever you got going on over the next 3 months. I know we've got holidays, things like that, but find that time to take advantage of where we are right now, Kali. And you've got, again, incentives. You've got an incredible 20% off sale until the 8th. Take advantage of this time right now. Don't let it pass you by.
All right. Thanks so much, Kevin. I'm going to end this recording, and then I'm going to start a new one just for the Q&A in case there's something that we want to add. But let me stop this. All right.